Welcome to the first ever episode of Orbit's Sports Show. The first ever guest of Orbit's Sports is North Pokes Comets football coach, head football coach, Coach Tim DeBrink. Welcome, Coach.
Welcome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Coach, as the team heads into week one with a tough team to start the season against Bondurant for our Blue Jays, down 35-7 going into halftime. What was the halftime environment in the locker room?
It wasn't good. We didn't play well in the first half, and it was a really simple message that we gave our team at halftime was you got a simple choice. Either you're going to quit or you're going to just go out there and play one play at a time. And we were able to go out in the second half, and we got one play going, then we got two plays going, and we scored a touchdown. We got a stop and just kept on going. And our guys, each time we made a stop, each time we scored, we started to believe a little bit more, and we were able to pull out a victory. Not the way we had drawn it up, but glad to see our guys didn't quit.
Comets win that one by 42-41 going into week two, 1-0. As the Comets regain the name of the Cardiac Comets from earlier in the baseball season as the boys baseball team wins state. Really close games. What was practice like going into week two against Carlisle, also having to play on the road?
Obviously, it was better with a win than it was if we would have lost, but Carlisle's a tough opponent. We knew they liked to run the ball, and we were going to have a great week of preparation to, stop the run and stop their offense, and as well as be able to put points up on the board, and the results speak for themselves.
The Comets end up getting that one by a couple of points there as well. Comets go into week three, which is upcoming this Friday. They're going into week three, 2-0. Nate Feldman is the main man for the Comets currently. Feldman voted the male high school athlete of the week by the Des Moines Register. Feldman ranked within multiple top 5 stats in Class 4A of Bound, Iowa. Coach, how has Feldman affected the team in starting the season off 2-0?
I think it's something he's been doing for the last couple of years where he's got a quiet confidence about himself. He comes to practice and works hard every day, and it wears off on teammates. And he'd be the first one to tell you that his success and his stats right now are a combination of both his ability but also his teammates blocking for him, his teammates helping him reach his level and pushing him as well. And so football being an ultimate team sport, we like to hit on individuals that do really well for themselves, but at the same time, he's got a great supporting cast around him. And he's been doing this since his freshman year, where he was run the ball as a freshman quarterback, and as a sophomore guy playing JV, he played a lot of JV snaps at quarterback, and him and BJ have become a really, really good tandem backfield for us, and we're excited to see what they can do.
Looks like we only have time for one more question. Looking into week three, the Comets meet Webster City, a team that did beat the Comets last year by 1 point. Final score of that one last year is 21-20. Heading into Friday, what is the practice environment going to be like, and what can you expect from your team this Friday?
So far, we've had a good week of practice. The biggest thing is they run a unique offense where they want to ground and pound, and they want to try to get as many guys to the point of attack and overwhelm you with blockers, and we've got to do a great job reading our keys defensively. Offensively, it becomes ball control, Nate and BJ in the backfield, as well as our offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and getting positive plays, and then looking for those big plays for our receivers. We got some good receivers that can get the ball, can get downfield, and we got to find ways to get them the ball. And the goal is to go out there and get better from after week one and week two.
All right, I'd like to thank you, Coach, for joining me today and being our first coach of Orbit Sports.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Viewers, you can find more information about Orbit Sports on North Polk Schools News on northpokeorbit.org. Don't forget to vote for the question of the day. We get those out daily. It's Cash Van Bully here saying so long till next time. And as always, go Comets.
Go Comets.